Hello, Gamer Ghost. This is Gamer Ghost Dad, and today we're going to do something special. I recently bought a large lot of different things from using a buying proxy service called Buyee. Buyee is not sponsoring this video. I would love for them to sponsor me and to buy more things, but essentially you go to sites on Japan through their website and you purchase items. They will go and make those purchases on your behalf, and you can collect a bunch of items in their warehouse, and then you can have those items shipped to you direct from Japan. So right now, with the dollar being strong, it's going to be a good way to get some consoles, although shipping and transport is very expensive right now, so there may be some negatives. So I thought it'd be fun if we just open up things that came. So you can see with me exactly as there are. Some of them you'll be able to tell from the containers what they are. But let's have some fun. Let's see what we got. I have three great big giant packages, or big sections of wrap. Here's the first one. You can probably see already what we have going on there. Something that looks like it might be a Dreamcast. Let's carefully get into this. So, our first item is indeed a slightly yellowed and missing a button Dreamcast. So this is, let's see, of course a Japan model. It's missing the modem. So I think I bought three of these all together. That was a lot. We'll have to see. The open button, well, it's saran shopped. I imagine the open button is closed, but this is probably going to be a parts console. Alright, next we have another Sega Dreamcast, also with the power button missing for some reason. It's saran wrap, so I assume that the open button doesn't work. This one did come with the modem, so that's nice. This other one was kind of interesting. It had a green label. I'm not sure what the difference between the green and the white label. They're both Japan, all the same. So, yeah. We'll have to take that apart. I'm okay with the case missing things. I'm just going to purchase replacement cases in cool transparent colors. And if the drives don't work, that's okay, because I'm going to use essentially a drive replacement that works off an SD card. So another interesting Dreamcast. Let's see what we have next. Little package here. This is maybe giving away some other things that are going to be included, but it looks like we have two pretty nice S&K Neo Geo controls. Still really clicky, really nice. Have a little bit of dirt or smudge on the top of that one. Oh, that one's nice and clicky. Cool. So yeah, two new controllers ready to go. Well, not new. Alright. Let's save that one. Let's look at the last item. Here we have another very yellow Dreamcast. You can see what color it used to be. You can also see like a millipede or something there. Get off of my knife. Gross, whatever you are. So yeah, another Dreamcast for us to region mod and use. And really pimp out and make amazing. So that one also did come with the modem. Alright. I wish you could smell a little bit through. Some of these consoles smell a little dingy, like a little musky would be the best way to describe them. On a sunny day, I like to set them outside and let them go. So this is another part of a Neo Geo CD. First of all, it looks like we had a katana battle action game. So that's pretty cool. Looks to be in really nice shape. What's really cool about a lot of the Japanese releases, they have spine cards. Something I think we kind of missed out on. But, get this back in there so it doesn't fold up. So that's cool. I didn't expect a game to come with that. Set that over there. This is the power supply for the Neo Geo CD. It's not very heavy. The power supplies are really unique in that you can see they send the 2 voltages on the ground. So 5 volt and 10 volt. Set to the side, and then there's actually RCA plugs alone on the console for Neo Geo CD, so they tend to come with these patch cables. Alright, next big batch here. Oh, this one's a big one. Try to get this underneath the camera a little bit here. So gently kind of get this open. It's nice. This is a batch of PS2s. I'm actually going to set this aside and we'll do one at a time so we can really look at them. So here's PS2 number 1. That's the mic. I keep hitting it with all this stuff. Alright. It is my favorite color of PS2. Although this might be the midnight blue. But you can tell it's a kind of transparent blue. Oh, that looks really nice. Really, really awesome. Oh, already breaking stuff. Set that aside. I have no idea what that came off of. Looks like the output port has seen some better days. But that's okay. I think we're going to HDMI mod this in some way and make it really cool. But everything else is there. Don't have the broadband back on it, but it feels really nice. The plastic feels really nice. Have our little logo. This blew my mind at one point in time when I learned that you could flip the logo. Like that, but now we're just crooked. So cool, another really nice console. Set that aside here. Another PS2. And looks like another my favorite color. Actually, this one is a little more blue. So there are kind of 2 blues. There was a darker blue and then a lighter shade of blue. This lighter shade is absolutely my favorite. Look at that. That is gorgeous. This one is in amazing condition. Looks nice and clean. They have the expansion bay cover too. Wow. So this is a 3700, which is a Japan only number if I remember correctly. So hopefully this will work for getting HDMI. Man, that is a beautiful console. Now, I would love to have the black like this too. So next time I'm using Buyee, that's something I can shop for. But yeah, just a sharp looking console. I'm a little concerned as I look inside here at this. It looks like there's a ribbon cable loose there. So these are all as-is consoles. Often sold as broken. I mean, this, I noticed the top is a little bit off, like maybe it's been opened. But if there's a ribbon just hanging out there, good chance good chance that someone was in here and tried to fix it and just said, nah. So, that's okay. Again, I am not planning to use the drive on these, but instead plan to use the hard drive in the back. So, okay. Here's the last one in this giant bag. Oh, cool. The Xbox One has opened my love for white consoles. Before, I really wouldn't have cared much for it. Okay, this is not working very well. So here we have an all-white, somewhat extremely dirty PS2. Has the back. Doesn't look like it's been opened. Ports look pretty good. Needs a good cleaning. It does have just a light tint of yellow, but for the most part it's really nice. So I really dig it. That's a cool color of the fats. In case you didn't notice, I really like the fats. For me, it's the convenience of just having a place for a hard drive. You can get a bigger 3.5-inch hard drive for pretty cheap. So, yeah. As I post this, I'm going to post a picture of my shelves. One might say I have a problem right now with consoles, and I'm trying to get rid of some to be able to move on to other things. So, opening this up, getting things on the shelf so I can see what I have is part of the process. Okay. Oh, hear me rolling over the bubbles maybe in the background. The last one. It is a big boy too, so I think I'll set it to the side and just pull things out for us to open up and see. Alright, first of all, you can probably tell through, we have a Spice Orange GameCube. And, you know, I really didn't have major plans for all of this, any of this. It was just more of, wow, that was super cheap. I should get that. And knowing that I have lots of extra parts, GameCubes in particular, I've collected a lot of different mod technologies. Whether it be a Pico Pi kind of a Pico mod, or now I have a Team Broadway mod, and I just need to use them up and get to it. So, well, that's a pretty nice orange. The jewel is really, really nice. That is not too bad. It's very consistent on its color. Looks like clearly we're missing a port, and they said here's a purple. I've got a couple empty cases that I can hopefully get that from. A lot of the Japanese consoles sold very well with the Game Boy player, so they lost those ports because that's the port that the Game Boy player was in. A little yellowing on the panel here, but this is something I can pretty globally buy a replacement for if I need. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty nice. The orange is the hard thing to get. Obviously, that wasn't the color released here in the US. This is a DAL 001, meaning it does have the digital port, which often when we HDMI mod and do other things, we just plain remove it. Or the analog. I prefer removing that. But so yeah, pretty cool. And with that, we have the obligatory giant brick. Tell you what, Nintendo was pretty good. I mean, Xbox can't really talk. They had some massive bricks until they internalized the power supplies with the Well, the original Xbox didn't really have one until they released the version that had the fire suppressant, the surge suppressant. The Xbox 360 had huge power supplies. The Xbox One S internalized it, and it just seemed so elegant to me. Alright, so we already got a preview of what this is. Oh, there we go. This is a Neo Geo CD. And these things are comparatively huge. See it there? Has a nice sheen, lots of texture. Looks super duper clean. Yeah, very, very nice. It's said by some that those in Japan really take care of their consoles, so when you're buying older consoles, you're getting really nice consoles. Now again, I'm pretty sure I read on these that the drives do not work. But that's okay, because I plan to take the drives out and replace it with a insert that you can read flash with. So there's that. And then last but not least, one more item here. And it won't be anything exciting because you saw something just like it. Ooh, that one's got a nice rattle to it. I really like these slice cutters, by the way. They have little ceramic blades. You can cut yourself with them, but it's a little harder than with a regular blade. But they're really convenient to use and work with. I have several different configurations. Alright. Another Neo Geo CD. This one's not quite as nice. A little bit of damage on the top. The door is definitely damaged. So, on the other Neo Geo CD I had put the SD reader inside. This one I might rethink because of how damaged this door is. There used to be something right here, which is now broken. So, but that aside, this one is noticeably more dirty, but still a very, very cool console. So these are a lot harder to find here in the US. When you do find them, they are very expensive. They're very expensive even broken. So I'd say over $100 just to get a broken console. Usually broken in the way of just having a disk drive that doesn't work. So I'm going to, on both of these, and I have one more that I'd purchased, I'm going to replace the caps, replace the save memory, so it doesn't need the battery anymore, with a FRAM chip, and then add on the Vertex SD loader, which allows you to play games from an SD card. And then I'll also region mod it to US. The SD card makes it so that really doesn't matter, but just in case, so it defaults to that configuration on the mod chip itself. So, well, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me on something a little different on my Buyee box opening, and we'll have to see what I do with all these things. You notice there wasn't any Xbox stuff is kind of hard to come by in Japan, and it's a little more expensive right now when you do see it. So, but some Dreamcast, GameCube, Neo Geo CDs, a pile of PS2s, pretty good load. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this different kind of content, and then keep up with me. We're going to have another big month. I keep saying this will be my last, but I think I'll do one more pickups video summary for the month of February, because we again had a pretty good sized month of good stuff. So Have an awesome week, and we'll be seeing you soon.